You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to talk Game of Thrones. This is going to be the preview for episode 8, The Viper versus the Mountain. Now, this is the episode I've been waiting for, and leaving off of last week's episode with Oberyn telling Tyrion that he was going to represent him as a champion. Obviously, we some of us knew that was coming, especially the book readers. Book readers know everything that's going to happen in the show. And now Oberyn gets what he wants. Tyrion has a legitimate chance to make it out of this, and I'm very excited to see that. With that said, when you look at the preview video, it looks like Sansa is doing some sort of testimony against Lord Baelish. Now, I'm guessing that she may, I mean, I don't know. It's they cut these previews up in such a way that makes it look like something it's actually not. I don't see why she would. I mean, I understand she grew up with her father teaching her about honor, and you know, he did kill her aunt for, you know, even though I'm sure she didn't like her very much, but still her aunt. But I don't think she's going to, I have a feeling she's not going to shout him out. I have a feeling it's going to appear that way, but I don't know. He's done so much for her. I can't think that even though it's been ugly, you know, killing Ser Dantos and killing Lysa and all that, she's the one that's benefited from it. So I'm hoping she shows a little bit of appreciation. Obviously, Lord Baelish has his dirty hands in a lot of things. She knows he does. So my other concern is that if she does shout him out, is he going to turn around and get rid of her? I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out. Obviously, we're going to see, like I said before, we're going to see the match with the Mountain and Prince Oberyn. So I'm very fired up to see if that's going to play out. The Wildlings are very, very close to Castle Black. In the preview, Jon Snow says that they hit a village, and they're pretty much their next stop is Castle Black. So how are they going to deal with that? Well, Melisandre last week, and I didn't touch on this scene because, you know, it was kind of a weird scene, and with all the other things that played out in that episode, I just failed to mention it. But she did have a scene with Stannis' wife, and sounds like, I mean, they're going north. She wants the daughter to come because the Lord of Light is going to need her. That's usually not a good thing. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because Stannis seems to be very fond of his daughter. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out. But hopefully they get to the wall on time to help. Melisandre has been, you know, enforcing that the real war is up north. That's where they need to go. So we'll see how that plays out. That's a long trip for Stannis. That's a long trip. And with the Wildlings so close, I don't know if they're going to get there on time. So we'll see what happens. Even if they do sail, I just don't know if they're going to get there on time. The Hound and Arya last episode had a very, very touching, I guess if you want to call it a touching moment, but in some sort of way. I mean, she showed enough consideration to offer healing the bite wound that he suffered, and he opened up to her. So that pair right there is such an intriguing, every time you see them, something big develops between them, whether it's a moment of hate, like when he robbed the old man at the farm, or if it's a moment where he's teaching her, or the moment where he slapped. I mean, it's so back and forth. It really is like a dysfunctional sibling relationship. It really is. So I'm dying to see them again and see how that plays out. We know that Podrick and Brienne are heading to the Vale, so it'll be interesting to see how their journey goes. Are they going to run into trouble? I'm sure they are. I mean, the North right now, you know, they were saying so many, you know, bandits and people getting robbed. So, you know, we know that Brienne can handle herself. We know that Podrick has experience, but we haven't seen the extent of his skills in combat. So their journey is another thing that's going to be interesting to watch as the episodes unfold. And finally, you know, I was thinking, you know, the Memorial Day thing, I know it sucks. You guys have said it. I've said it. A lot of people don't like it, but they want to keep their ratings. If they feel that they're not going to get the ratings they deserve because of the holiday, I guess that's their decision. So, but nevertheless, I'm dying to see how these last 3 episodes unfold, because I really think something big is going to happen. And the reason I feel that is because you got Joffrey's death in the 2nd episode. Something that if they had left for the last episode probably would have been the best way to close the season. It was the 2nd episode. Last episode, I feel, even though I was very happy to see Joffrey die, last episode I felt was the best one this season thus far. I really, really enjoyed the emotional strings that they pulled by making you feel so happy for Tyrion. But just before that, you felt so bad for him when you heard the story that Oberyn was telling about Cersei and how she treated him. You know? So the event that happened at the end with Lysa, or what happened with Peter and Sansa. I mean, it was such a great episode. So many different things happened that really, really pulled the emotional strings and really got you fired up, that now, and it's still only a week away, and that's why I'm doing my preview today. I usually do it in the middle of the week, but since we weren't getting an episode tonight, I figured I'd do it Sunday, and then next Sunday we'll do the review. So really looking forward to next Sunday's episode. I'm hoping that Oberyn is successful. I'm hoping that Sansa really kind of thinks twice about testifying against Peter Baelish, which is what it appears that she's doing, but we're not 100% sure. They cut trailers funny, and we got to see how that plays out. Obviously, Daenerys is now involved with Daario, so how is that going to affect them when they're trying to handle their business? And how is Jorah going to take it? Because we all know he has a major crush on her. A lot of things going on. North of the Wall, Stannis Baratheon's heading up there. I mean, you know, Podrick, Brienne, Arya, the Hound. I mean, it's all over the place. And we still have Cersei with having to deal with Marjorie, who's coming on to her younger son, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. And Shay. What's going to happen with Shay if Tyrion makes it through this and he's free? How is Shay? I mean, it's too much. It's too much. I can't talk about it no more. It's just too much. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Looking forward to episode 8 next week. I know you guys are too. Please comment below and let me know what it is you're looking forward to most. Is it the match with Prince Oberyn and the Mountain? Are you interested to see how this whole thing with Baelish and Sansa is going to turn out? Or how about Theon or Reek taking the role as his former self, as Theon Greyjoy, with Reek convincing him to play the role? One thing I did forget to mention earlier in this video, just a lot of events going on. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you guys here next Sunday for the review. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.